When people think luxury real estate, they typically think, what? New York, LA, Miami? But what if I told you one of the best kept secrets here in the United States is the luxury real estate market here in Dayton, Ohio? What? Dayton, Ohio? Listen up. I'm going to tell you in this video some of the reasons you may want to consider some luxury real estate here in Dayton. We're going to talk about price comparisons, unique neighborhoods, land opportunities that you can't find anywhere else, and what the Gem City has to offer that I think is going to be appealing to you, even if you didn't think you were in the luxury market to begin with. So stay tuned. One of the best parts about the luxury real estate market here in Dayton, Ohio, is that it is truly luxurious and custom. Now, some parts of the country, you may consider luxury real estate to be a little bit more on the cookie cutter side, but let me tell you, that is not the fact here in Dayton. The custom builders that we have and builders from all over the country that come to this area to build these unique homes is extraordinary. Not to mention, many times you can get land, privacy, great amenities, clubhouses, golf courses, everything that you're looking for to make your home stand out. And trust me, when I say this is not a cookie cutter house, I really mean it is not a cookie cutter house. From gourmet kitchens with French inspired finishes, also with log cabin styles in some circumstances, all the way to French chateau styles, we have them all across the area, from northern Dayton all the way down to southern Dayton, which is also northern Cincinnati. So the luxury market here in Dayton is thriving, and it's a great opportunity to jump in there if you're looking for something unique, something that's definitely going to retain its value, and something that you can pass down over the generations. Now, one of the things I like to look at as a licensed real estate professional is the side-by-side, and that comes down to price per square foot. A lot of times when I am listing these properties and marketing these properties, because they're so unique, we look at average price per square foot based off the amenities that it offers. Right now in the greater Dayton market, the average price per square foot of any home out there is between $150 and $200, and that's per square foot. Sometimes that can be in excess of $250 or even $300 per square foot in certain circumstances. Let's compare that to New York City. Right now, the average price per square foot is closer to $700 to $800 a square foot. And then if we go beyond that and take a look at somewhere like San Francisco, those can be upwards of $1,000 a square foot. Let me tell you, I'm not saying that's a bad thing for those two areas. Those are extraordinary places to live, and if you're looking for luxury real estate in one of those two areas or anywhere across the country, I have luxury agents that I want to introduce you to that can help you along the way. But let's get back to Dayton. So the price per square footage is so much lower. So for the cost of maybe a townhome or a condo in Brooklyn or New York, let's say, you could potentially have a 5-bedroom estate here in Centerville, Ohio for the same price. Not to mention the utility cost is going to be much, much lower, and the average cost of living across the board is going to be much lower than anywhere else on the East or West Coast. So take that into consideration. I see it all the time. I have CEOs and I have military personnel that relocate here from major areas, from DC, from New York, all over, and they come here with the same budget they had in those areas, and they're shocked to find out they can purchase twice as much home, and usually on a really nice chunk of land too. So keep that in mind. Price per square foot is definitely a bonus here in Dayton. A couple of really unique vibes that we also have here in the greater Dayton market are some of our communities. And you can go 5 to 10 miles in either direction and come across a completely different lifestyle. Let's take Oakwood, Ohio, for example. Most of the homes in Oakwood were built in the early 1900s. They are storybook style, lots of Tudors, lots of character, and a lot of history. Did you know the Wright brothers actually had a property as they got older in Oakwood, Ohio? That property is still there. And also, you can look at something that is within walking distance when you're in Oakwood, and the value is definitely there, and the school system's rating has remained excellent for years and years and years, and will continue to do so. So keep that in mind. Oakwood is just an example. Go a little bit further out to the east, we come across Beavercreek and Beavercreek Township. It's a popular area. This is where a lot of our military personnel come to live, a lot of colonels, and a lot of high-end luxury real estate buyers. They look at privacy, and privacy is the new luxury. If you're looking for a gated community, something that maybe is right up against a golf course but still offers a unique aspect to privacy, Beavercreek Township is definitely the way to go. Not to mention, in certain parts, you don't have any sort of income tax, so keep that in mind. Lastly, we can talk about Centerville. Centerville or Washington Township. This is more of a golf course style community where you have luxury units that suits not only the personality of the suburban area liver, but also the privacy requirements that so many seek. And this is also where we start to see people that are purchasing homes that are luxury properties on multiple acres. And I'm not talking just 1 or 2 acres. I'm talking 5 acres, 10 acres, and in some circumstances 30 or 40 acres, because they want that privacy, they want to be able to do whatever they want to do, and sometimes they want to escape that HOA. One luxury area most people don't think about when they come to Dayton, even if they're from Dayton, is the actual Dayton luxury market in the urban areas. I'm talking downtown. I grew up in the area. My family had a restaurant downtown when I was just a little tiny David, and I know the value of the art, the culture, and the history of Dayton, Ohio. Dayton went through a bit of a transition, as most cities do, as we evolved from more of a factory city into more of an engineering and computerized city. So what we're seeing now is a reinvention of the downtown area. This includes lofts, rooftops. There are new developments of townhomes, and some of these can be upwards of 3,000 square feet, 3,500 square feet, and they can range anywhere from $250,000 all the way up to $650,000. And these can include certain things such as round-the-clock security, private parking, parking garages, like I said, rooftops. And let me tell you, that's a great thing to have in the 4th of July when Dayton does their fireworks on the river. You have the best view. Not to mention you can walk to all of the many theaters that downtown Dayton has, the restaurants, the entertainment district, the Oregon district. Now, if modern urban loft living isn't for you, downtown Dayton also offers a wide variety of historical neighborhoods, such as Grafton Hill, St. Anne's Historical District, the Oregon District, McPherson Town. All of these are extremely unique, once again with those historical homes that were built in the early 1900s, and they offer a great opportunity to get into something that's luxurious that you're not going to find anywhere else. Now, every real estate market across the country is different, but in Dayton, Ohio, we are still seeing a market that is heating up, and the luxury market is no exception. We are seeing properties that are even being built brand new today, experiencing exponential appreciation over the years because people are looking at ways to get that luxury feel. People are moving to the Midwest, and a lot of our clients that maybe relocate here for work and they get relocated elsewhere, a lot of times end up coming back towards their retirement years because they see the value in being able to have that luxury presence, all while being able to afford a very comfortable lifestyle thanks to our low cost of living. So if you're looking at getting involved in the luxury market, if you think you want to get involved in the luxury market, or maybe you want to start planning for the home you're going to get into now that is going to build your way up to that, let's get together and talk about it and put together a plan. There are a lot of really interesting places in Dayton that maybe you may or may not know about, but I'm happy to take you there. So thanks for joining me on this little journey of what luxury real estate in Dayton, Ohio is all about. If you want to go into more details, I'm happy to have that private conversation, answer any questions that you may have. If you're watching this video or came to my channel for the first time, please make sure you like, subscribe, and follow so that we can stay in contact. I drop these videos about once every single week, so you can subscribe and be notified whenever a new one drops. And I love selling Dayton luxury real estate.